Hello everyone and welcome to my Ascension Messages. My name is Bobbie and I will be your guide for today. Today I'm going to do some tarot, dabble in some tarot. I'm at my girlfriend Julie Moon's house. She does workshops and everything here. So if you're in Brisbane area or North Brisbane, then yeah, check her out. She has a website and stuff to do workshops and yeah, you can come and do your workshop. So that'll be cool. Any case, we're going to tap into June today. If nobody knows me, I am a channeler from Pleiades, and well, my soul is from Pleiades, and I do live channeling, which is really powerful stuff, all about where we're going and how to ascend into the place that we want to go into, how to bring in the new earth, that sort of stuff, channeling about Pleiadians and other off-world beings and all sorts. So if you want to be part of that team, I am live usually on Tuesday mornings. I'm trying to keep it as stable as possible, but I am going between houses and stuff at the moment. So well, let's tap into June and see what comes up for the collective that's watching this. And those that are watching, I believe that this message will be specifically for them. But please don't, if it doesn't resonate, don't use it. Just allow yourself to tune into yourself first and get the messages. Now for June, before I even pull any cards, I got a message that we're sitting on a new platform and everything is cleared. Like there is a clarity here, but it's kind of like all in the past we've been used to fighting for our freedom, acknowledging our shadow work, working through healing, competing with ourselves on what we actually want in our reality and what we don't want in our reality. And now I see this clear path like happening in June, but it's up to us, divine timing, so to speak, because divine timing always comes from within, in the clarity that we've created from within us. Divine timing will help you navigate when you are actually ready to take these new steps into grounding your dream reality. So there is a clear path here, but we have to it's like we've stepped up into a new platform and we have to get used to it. It feels wobbly, get used to the energy, that sort of thing. But the path before us is more clearer than ever before. So and it's more in unity with masculine and feminine. If there are issues still to be dealt with, there are some that are watching this that there are issues still to be dealt with, but the energies that are resonating at the moment, it'll be a easier win for self when you turn it around and look at yourself. So yeah, it's kind of like learning to take responsibility for the fact that you're the creator of your reality for June. Hey Wei, good to see you. Good to see you, Sky. Nicole. Okay, let's see what happens here. Good to be back in Australia too, but boy, do I miss my soul tribe in New York, especially Sky. You guys were amazing hostesses. I'll make up a new word. A collective of the family. Everyone was just so beautiful there. And all the people that I met there was just wonderful. It was just amazing. And I felt I just felt like my authentic self the whole trip. And it was just beautiful. So yeah, I really, really appreciate all the new friends that I've made over in New York. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting together over Zoom and creating something together because it's just too powerful an energy. But in any case, let's get on with this June reading. I'm also going to be bringing through the Bedford video, which was an initiation, ground zero. I actually ended up ground zero in New York doing this, and I channeled through this incredible meditation. I'm going to put it out for you guys so that you guys can do the meditation as well, and in snippets of the Bedford channeling that happened because it was just a powerful priestess that pulled through me. It was incredible. My mind was so still the whole way, even though I was in amongst all of that New York traffic and everything. It was just this knowingness that I had to be there in that moment, in that time, to ground more love. And even the people representing me in that small cafe was people of love and people of my shadow self. And I could see it so clearly because I was coming from this higher frequency from above as an observer through the whole thing. So it's an interesting, I literally felt like a different person, like I was some sort of higher self had grounded more into me in that moment. And that was the 3rd of May. So I know huge changes have happened since then. Okay, let's go into June. And just the interesting circumstances of me being pulled to there. I didn't pay for anything. It was just incredible circumstances for me to be pulled to New York in that moment. So I'll tell you a bit about that story too. Okay, we're starting off with the 9 of Wands. This person is literally putting down things that he has been holding on to, but knows that he can use them in action for the next stage. So for June, there are things that you've collected throughout your past, and now it's time to literally put them down on the ground, just let them go, and then understand that they can be used at any given moment if you really need to pull them through for your future. So that's the first card that's popped up for June. Good to see you, Peter. Beam me up. That's funny. Appreciate you too, Sky, so much. Okay, thanks, Wade, for asking everyone to hit the like button. Okay, June for this collective that's watching, please. Any messages, any hidden messages, anything that we need to look at? How do we use our energy as we go along in June? How do we use this new energy? We've got a few that's fallen here. Okay, so we do have the 5 of Wands. Isn't this interesting? We have this 9 of Wands where someone's seen everything that they've done in the past. And even using, it's like they're telling me, even using your shadow self to your advantage now. It's like the shadows become the actions. Interesting. Never heard that one before. Because, now we have the 5 of Wands, right? And look at this. It's literally like a Harry Potter school where they're using these wands to create magic. That's really beautiful. Yeah, so in June, we are literally being asked to use that, what we thought was shadows, as our empowerment. And well, that's what the shadow is all about. It's the lack of our empowerment that we always had within us, that we never allowed to come forward with it because of worrying about how everyone else is going to react to our brilliantness of that was different to what society or the norm would accept. But now we're like putting these wands down and we're going, wow, I've got all of this that I can use now to my advantage in June, and really use it as a magical adios. Sorry, I'm literally hearing Harry Potter spells and stuff like that in my head as I go along. Though I have only watched Harry Potter a couple of times, and flying, it's like lifting yourself up to be as light as a feather, and trusting that you have this power within you to be able to navigate your world in June from above. You're coming from above now. It's so cool. 3 of Athens, which is 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. So here's usually 3 of Swords is the heart's been hurt. But I see this as like a new opportunity of your, like the swan here, and there's a door that she's moving towards. And she's afraid to go into it because of, it's like a feeling of, in the past, every time you step forward with this power, you are knocked back because you never saw it for the truth of what it was from within you. But with all the shadow work that you've done and coming into understanding that you're the creator, there's a new opportunity coming in for your heart, people around you, but it's like, do I move through that door? Do I step into that other room where I know my heart is going to want to shine because of the people that are beyond that door? There's something to do with just a holding back a little bit, just in case, but knowing that, like that message that I had at the beginning, the path is clear now. It's like they're showing me a leveling stick, and before, where we were working with 70% shadow work and 30% light, and we were working through the shadow work till we got to 50%. Now it's like on this, it's just started to waver back into more light than shadow. And so there's still stuff to work through, but it's more advantage to you to move forward now. So more advantage for you to ground what you really want now, because it's more than likely to go your way. There's over 50%, 60 or 70 to 30 now, something like that. There's over the threshold. We're over the threshold of moving forward with our power and being knocked down because of the wounds that we carried within ourselves. Now looking at ourselves like stepping forward a bit more, a lot easier. We have the Page of Chalice. See, someone behind that door of the wounded heart wants to give you a gift, and somebody who has found a way to create their path, understand, like they have the easel in front of them, they know that they are painting the picture, the next picture of their life. They hold the chalice, and which is representing the heart, and they want to gift something to somebody else because they have a lot more to give now that they're standing in their power and they're not looking for someone outside of themselves to give them what they have given themselves. So this person here that's standing here with shopping bags full kind of thing, they have filled their bags. They have what's needed to move forward now, to enlighten their own heart if they come across issues. If you come across issues in June, then you can always, know how to go within yourself and go, that's it, I'm taking this power back and not listening to that anymore. So there's something going on with this whole new paradigm of stepping forward and moving and making movements towards that. Okay, I'll get another pack of cards. So if anyone wants to know, that was the Green Witch Tarot. And you'll probably be able to get these online. Okay, we'll go into, I'm just going to put these ones back. These are very slippery cards, so some of them slip off. Hi, Tonim. Hi, Bobbie. Cool room. You're in. Awesome photos on Facebook. New York. My favorite one was the beautiful Central Park one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a very, very beautiful day. Jen and I had such a fabulous time. It was incredible, honestly. Absolutely incredible. Okay. June, for those watching, please. June. You can make it happen. And you don't even have to need for much to make it happen. It's kind of like on my journey. I didn't know how it was going to happen, how I was going to end up in New York. It's not like I'm a wealthy person, but then everything came to me. Everything happened. It's like the will of thyself will guide you on your mission, take you to where you need to go. All you need to do in June is step through the door. All you need to do is step through the door. Even though last time you tried that, you were heartbroken, All you need to do is step through the door. That's a powerful message for June, and you will be gifted. It's just that last little feeling, something to do with that coming our way. I'm not saying that it's all going to be perfect after this. I'm just saying that this is the energy for June at the moment. We have the moon that's flipped upside down in this pack. So yeah, that was hidden. Like even with this Three of Swords and the Moon card, I'm definitely getting a vibe of the power of oneself that was hidden behind the wounds, coming forth, being enlightened, the power of oneself. Because even in this moon card, there is two people. There is a balance that's needed here, but it's you stepping through with your own balance. So if you want to ground something in June, a new business, or get something started, or decide to do something and just put plans in place, this is a good month to do that. A good month to put plans in place. We also have the Ten of Swords that's popped out too. So the Ten of Swords is representing to me, it is the end of one era. I'm seeing them all. It's literally like, okay, they're bringing me to, I have a lot of extremely powerful dreams. My team is so close to me. And throughout my decades of living, I'm 57, I literally have had these really, really powerful dreams. And one of them has always stood out, and I even painted this, where I was lying on a cliff, and then I looked at myself and I started to dissolve. I started to dissolve into little particles, and I saw myself, I was seeing above all myself as particles just floating all in the air. And this Ten of Swords, they were showing me everything getting sliced up. Sounds terrible, but it's like into the little particles. This is a new beginning for you to be rebirthed, because then the next moment in this dream, from my feet up, I saw myself go into the particles from the head down, and then my feet up. I still saw myself being recreated. And then I looked over the edge of the cliff, and there was this beautiful being just shining, just illuminated, just light. And I know now that that's my higher self. And then she looked at me, and then she jumped off the cliff, because she was not afraid anymore, because she knew who she was. That means you have enough power from within yourself to jump off any proverbial cliff. And she was carried, I looked over the cliff, she was carried by these pink butterflies, like just love. And it was such an incredible, powerful dream. But I really feel with this Ten of Swords, this is the illumination of oneself being reborn into something else. So there's a chance here to do this. Now, it's not that everybody's going to take this chance. It's not like the whole world, but there is an opening here for you to use the energies that are present to recreate yourself. Maybe a good idea would be to go into a meditation and just imagine yourself as the best version of yourself. I often do say this, but this is probably a really good month to do this, especially if you start to get into your head and the stories in your head, which Ten of Swords can represent, the stories of what ifs and I should be, and all that sort of stuff, and just go, no, that's not making me feel good. If it's not making you feel good, it's not resonating with you, then do not do it. They're really pushing that message. Do not do it. Come back to self and ask self, what do I really want out of this circumstance? Do I need to let go of the whole lot? Do I need to move forward? What do I really want to be an empowered me? Okay. Yeah, this room, Tanyan, is actually my girlfriend Julie Moon's room. She does workshops on that here. So, yeah, I'll have to see if I can get her link and put it down below after. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands coming up to like the Three of Wands. How interesting. We have the Five of Wands and everything looks magical, right? Like even the Five of Wands is usually representing fighting, but it's like we're turning this fighting into magic. All of these are like magical cards of using the action that we have, the action, like she's lit 3 candles. She's grounding herself into this beautiful space that she is in this moment, and seeing the power of herself, the magic of herself, and what she can create out of that. A really good time to use your imagination for the benefit of yourself. No more allowing somebody else to use your imagination for them. You take the reins of that. Okay, I think I'll do one more card for this, and then I'll show you the deck cover for it as well. We've got a couple of other decks I want to go through too. Okay, well, this one popped out. Okay, we have 2, 3 of Cups and 3 of Swords. So we have 3 threes that have come out. 3, 3, 3. You're navigating with protection here. 3 of Swords has come out here as well. So that's a double whammy with that heart and overprotecting your heart. Be careful in June that you're not overprotecting your heart because of things that have happened in the past. If you do that, then it forms the prickles again, and then you will only bring to yourself something that matches those prickles. So then you end up with the heartache coming back at you again. They're saying, just allow, because we have the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Cups either side of that it's literally like that 3 of Swords, or the stabbing of the heart, has been protected by the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Wands, and magic can happen, and you can shift your energy into stepping into a new path here. So yeah, you protect your heart by knowing your self-worth, by saying, I am valuable enough, and I am allowed to say no, and I am allowed to move, and I am allowed to walk into my room, and I am allowed to, shift myself from this circumstance or whatever, and feeling into it before it even happens, so that you're not even entangled in anything. Or I am allowed to move forward towards this beautiful love relationship. I am allowed to trust people again because I trust myself. That sort of thing for June as well. Okay, that deck is called Under the Oak Tarot, and that's what it looks like. And yeah, by Strega Del Mel. It's another language. Okay, let's keep going though. I'm just picking up the Queen Mab Tarot deck now. We'll see what they say. So so lucky when I'm at Julie's place, because she has so many cards. How brilliant is she? It's just so nice to have a place where I can just feel comfortable being myself, and she's really given me that here in the respite between house sitting. Okay, here we go. Queen Mab, because I'm grounding something that I want to ground as well in this reality too. It's going to be interesting where this all goes, right? But I've just come back from New York, so I'm like, whew, it was a big trip. There was a 3-month trip, New Zealand, 2 months, and 1 month New York. Okay, here we go. The forgiveness, figures of jealousy. Funny, I thought that said forgiveness of jealousy. Ooh, powerful is that, right? Literally Yoda coming through there. Forgiveness of jealousy. So someone might be in your past that gave you this heartache, that the heartache that you had could have come from you feeling like every time you shine, someone was jealous of you, and then they would kind of attack, that sort of thing. But when you forgive the jealousy and see it for what it is, that your light was showing them their shadow, then it's time to take that back and allow yourself to shine brighter, because it's only within the brightness of oneself that you magnetize another of the same value. And that's where you see or meet your soul tribe, your soul partners, everyone that you want in your reality to create communities and a better world for all. So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful message there from Queen Matt. Tarot or oracle cards. Let's see what else comes up. Hey Lindy, hey Yannicka, hey Emma, good to see you guys. I absolutely did enjoy New York, but it was also a powerful work, let's put it that way. Thank you, Wade. Okay, here we go. Funnily enough, I thought that these were all the wrong way around, but why would I think that? It was like something inside out, inside out. A feeling of in June, the inside is coming out. So in the past, humanity in all its beautifulness used to only not acknowledge their inside, and they used to only seek everything outside of themselves. I need that partner to fulfill this. I need that job to fulfill this because I don't feel good in myself. And then we've crossed this border of doing the inner work and going, you know what, it's always, I need to give that to me. I'm not seeking it outside of me. But now they're showing me inside out. So it's a transition of understanding that you can ground your inner beauty, your inner power, your inner essence of who you are. You can start to ground it. And it's going to take some, well, they said it's funny when you work from the inside out, divine timing can happen just like that, like so quick. But it's a process of getting used to the new vibe without smothering it or ignoring it. It's like getting used to it. Okay, I'm standing here. I'm just standing in this new vibration. I'm a little bit shaky. Just wait till I feel comfortable enough, at least a little bit, because the logical mind's never been there. Literally, when you go into a new country and stuff like that, there's still this a little bit of anxiety within the logical mind of, I don't know where I'm at, where am I going? I don't know how to navigate this world, this country, that sort of thing. And there's a little bit of, that sort of feeling. And then when you come home, it's like, oh, I know this place, even though I know it really well and I'm bored with it and that sort of thing. It's like a, whew. But when we don't want to go back to the old place, we want to stay moving forward. So it's like, okay, we are a new person navigating this world, but we do have to give ourselves some timing to get used to it. And that's why they keep calling it divine timing. But it can happen because the energies are cleared like that. It can happen very, very quick too, depending on the maturity of you and what you're actually navigating through. Because you can be a mature soul, but you're navigating through something, trying to ground something really powerful. And so you need to give yourself some time, and that's self-respect as well through June. Okay, any other messages with thinking that want to come through? And then we'll go up one more deck, and then I'll start the free chat bar readings after this general. I don't think anything else is coming through from Queen Matt. One more shuffle. No. Okay, we'll put them down and we'll take up the Oracle portals. Any messages for June, please? Anything that you want to speak about for June? Trusting. Even if you make a decision in June, it's okay to change your mind. Trusting the energies that are present around you at that very moment is paramount to what you think could happen. Another beautiful message there. Yeah, navigating through time, navigating through your time, taking time back as your time, taking time back as your your timing, instead of navigating the old paradigm of I have to be and I have to do. Is bringing yourself back to your timing. Something to do with that. We've been following somebody else's timing. Literally why they changed calendars to Gregorian calendar and all that sort of stuff. They warped all the timing so that you didn't trust your feelings anymore. You only trusted the clock. And you thought that would bring you happiness, but it never has. And if it did, it was fleeting. Yeah, so there's that. Initiation. I'm so not surprised to see this card. It is a huge initiation happening. I think this is why, like, I'm feeling a pull just at this moment to put together this Bedford initiation presentation that I did at Ground Zero in New York, because I feel it's initiation time in June for us to really take this power back. And it was such a powerful time there. Like we literally had a couple of people that had some issues that were my own reflection that popped. I mean, if you ever see Matrix where he pops, that's what happened. Like it was that powerful energy. They popped. I don't want to say what actually, took place, but I'm just going to use the word pop. Because the energies of love was so high that it was reflecting that back. Okay, anything else? Okay, we have another card here. Seclusion. So literally like the hermit kind of, you know what they're saying? No, not the hermit. Oh, this is interesting. Straight away, my logical mind went to hermit. And they're saying, no, not the hermit. Seclusion. Acknowledging your energy field for who you are as you navigate through June. A powerful essence within yourself. They're showing me like an aura around you, a bubble, an aura, and then extending that aura out as you feel safer and safer and safer. And it's including only those that can resonate with that aura. So you seem like you're hermiting, but you're not. You're actually feeling your way through your life. And it's a time in June to empower oneself and allow that empowerment to grow. And so then as you grow, you include more, you include more, you include more, until in the end, we're all including each other. That's so cool. We're all including each other. I love that. And it's a 5. And it's beautiful. Like, look at the landscape. It's just gorgeous. Like, she's built her home in a literal 5th dimensional space. When I went in my dream into the higher frequencies, when my mind was completely still, that is what the house wasn't wooden, but it was a modern house, but it was like that. It was just this up on a mountain, beauty everywhere. But it just gives me that feeling of 5th dimensional space. So here you are in a higher frequency, moving or navigating your life and allowing certain people to come in, only because you're secluding yourself, only including those that would resonate. Okay, any other messages for June, please? June. Okay, we have the return and the little puppy at the door. Aren't they gorgeous cards, these ones? The return. it's literally like Soul Tribe coming in, isn't it? Like the light beyond the door. They showed me cracking a door open and this light coming through, and you have to be able to face the light, but then your eyes will adjust, and then you see your friend, and then you see those that will take this path with you and be extremely loyal with you. And then we have awake. Yeah, June is just going to be beautiful. So we have initiation, return, and awake. And like we're literally waking up in June. It's a feeling of waking up to our divine heart. Yeah, it's a switch of moving more now forwards with more love rather than the shadow work. The shadow work is still going to happen, but it's less and less, if you get what I mean with that, what I said at the beginning with that scale. It's less work with the shadow and more work in the light, and more work where you can open portals, you can open doors, you can return back into your original authentic self more and more and more and more as you go along. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. And that pack is called the Oracle of Portals, if anyone wants to purchase that online. Go online for that. Okay, guys, I'll do one more of these cards, and then we will go into, because I feel there's one more message wanting to come through. But I'm going to pack up these now. But while I'm doing that, if you want a free reading, chat bar reading, I will pull a couple of tarot cards for you. I'm going to put these back in and then see. Just let me know by saying yes, because I always like to get your approval to read for you. Okay, here we go. One more card, please, for June. Just an overall general card for June, please. Can we do that? It seems like a lot is going to kind of break free in June. It's a break free month. Grounding of oneself. Anything? No, I knew I had to put these cards back in. It came back out again. The return. You're returning home. You're returning back to your original self. This is the start of that, the start of you becoming the most authentic you've ever been, and moving forward with that. It's very beautiful, because that's who you're going to meet at the doorway, a loyal buddy, friend, a loyal soulmate, that sort of thing. I love it. Okay, so I'll put them aside, and we'll just use these Green Witch Tarot for free chat bar readings. Okay. If anyone wants to see my channeling, I did a channeling on Tuesday. Very, very powerful. Again, sometimes when they come through, the messages are just like incredible, because it comes straight from Pleiades. I do channel the Cyanians as well. They observe more because they're closer to source energy. And the Arcturians, I do also channel them as well. Plus Mother Earth and the elementals. They wanted to be told as well. But there's others that want to come through. Because my journey's been pretty incredible, like I've had, because I could see things for a long time that others couldn't see. It's now shifted into channeling. They set me up to be able to handle a lot of different ETs and that came to me. So I've had a lot of different ETs. Lyrans, the Anunnaki came to me. They actually came to me in my room and stuff, and told me of their history with humanity. And there's with all of that, I have now I think there's going to be initiations with me as I awaken. I'm going to be bringing through more of them as well and channeling their messages as well too. But while I was doing the shadow work and everything, it was more my home base that I was channeling Pleiadians, the Cyanians, who are very, very powerful Pleiadians, blue ray Pleiadians. They came to me in a powerful dream as well as the elder that was sent around the world to find specific places, specific souls from Pleiades, was talking about them as well. But they had already come to me in my dream. So yeah, lots of huge stories around me. I've had literally been teetering on the edge of this reality and the next. Any case, I'll get into these free chat bar readings. Yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Jeannie. My team is so loyal. This is the whole reason why I could end up going to New York and doing that work, because I was supported no end, like with gratefulness, energy, and abundance and money as well. And it's the only reason why I could go is because of you guys. And I'm just so freaking over the moon. But I know it was all meant to happen. I know I was meant to go there. My energy was needed at Ground Zero, New York. It just was. And so that's just how it is. Okay, here we go. Paul, yeah, it was a general reading, but now we're doing free chat bar readings. So if you just put yes down below, then or yes, please, would be lovely. And I will read for you. Okay, here we go. Debbie. Debbie, you're the first one that I saw. And we'll go from there. Debbie. Debbie. I feel something to do with your work. Something to do with your work. They're showing me just a change in perspective. A little change in perspective will go a long way. Oh, whoa, did you guys saw that fly out, right? I love it when they fly out. We have the 5 of Chalice. Yeah, a change of perspective. So the 3 cups below, behind her or the side of her, there's something about a change of perspective. Something that you have been used to doing a certain way logically. It's now in June being asked to let go of, because it will open more doors. It's almost like I need to do this to feel safe, but they're asking you to feel a little unsafe, so that you can be a bit more vulnerable and open a new door. Something to do with your work. It's going to help you ground more. There's something about maybe new people, new vibes, new something coming in for you because of that, and you'll start to see it for what it is, rather than kind of like blinkers on. I have to do it this way. They're asking you to change that. So and it's to do with your work. Any case, that's for you, Debbie. So Peter. Okay. 4 of Chalice, but it was in reverse. It's in reverse. I'm just going to get one more card for that. Something that was unseen will now be seen as well in June. A dragonfly, new perspective again. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's funny because when I first thought you're a totally different energy to Debbie, and that's the thought that they gave me in my head. And then you have a similar message, so that's interesting as well. But I don't think it was to do with work. Any road is the right road. You just make the decision that that's the road you want to take because it feels good. Any road is the right road. That's enough. Just you making the decision is enough. And it's like all roads lead to Rome. So yeah, you've got the 4 of Chalice in reverse. I'll put it upright so you can see it. But Yeah, definitely getting that. See, there's a teeny little dragonfly here, and I know what dragonfly means, and they were really highlighting it because I had another powerful dream of a dragonfly leading me to a temple, and then in the temple, every step that I took started to glow, and I was asking before that, which way do I go? And then literally the next day, while I was doing the dishes, there was this tapping. A hornet's nest was outside was on the house outside, and I thought there was a hornet like tapping on this door, and I mean for hours. This thing was tapping for hours. It wasn't just a few minutes. It was just like crikey. And then when I was doing the dishes, I'm like, I thought I'm going to have to go outside and grab my washing. As I'm going outside to grab the washing, open the sliding door, go down the stairs. This thing tapped me in the back of my head. It chased me down the stairs and whacked me in the back of my head. And then it went back up to the door. My daughter came to the door. She flipped her phone and said, "Mum, you've got a message." I came up to see the message and saw this huge dragonfly that I saw in my dream. And it was flying upside down. I put my hand underneath it, and it was flying upside down like this, and then it turned back up and then flew off, and it was showing me that any which way is the right way. You just have to make a firm decision in the way that you want to go, because dragonfly can fly backwards, upside down, sideways, all sorts of ways. That's a powerful message for you, Peter. With a long story there. I've got a lot of those stories because literally living on the edge of this reality and the next has given me a lot of these stories. Okay, Christina. And I'm going to come back to Paula and Jenny. Christina. The world tree, but it was in reverse. Okay, I think that you need to ground, Christina, I think that you come from a higher dimension and you're used to being in your imagination. And they're asking you to do the opposite of what humanity is going to do. So the humanity is needing to gain control of their imagination. They're asking you to ground something into this world and not be afraid. See the snake at the bottom of the tree here? Because it was in reverse. It's like if I ground this, I'm showing myself. That's vulnerable to the world. I'm showing this huge, beautiful, awesome imagination to the world. And they're asking you to, there's a couple of fears to face here as you learn to ground. Yes, you can fly high, and you're probably quite happy to be on your own doing that. But there's something about grounding, you're showing your true face on this planet that's needed at the moment. So that's for you, Christina, through June. And then we will go back to Paula. Paula, we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is a card of literal waking up and having your mind going over and over things. This is a really good month for you to catch that and say no more to it. I'll just pull one more card to help navigate you, because it's time for you to take control of your mind through June. And where's this going? King of Swords. Look at that. How beautiful is that? From having to deal with the mind and going and catching it, to the King of Swords. King of Swords knows his mind. He knows how to wield his mind, and he knows how to ground his mind. He knows what he's doing with his thoughts, and he has control over them. So that's so beautiful, because June is going to gift you a chance to be able to navigate your mind. And that is such a beautiful gift, because that is the be-all of so much that humanity has to learn to go through to be able to change and shift their story, to be able to control your mind. Okay, so that's for you. And I did want Jeannie as well. Oh, look, Jeannie, one just popped out real quick for you then, the Lady and the Lord. Ooh, the Lady and the Lord. Like, is this the Lover's card? Are we working together with the masculine and feminine energy now? Are we starting to see how beautiful we are as the Lady so that the Lord can see it? So that the masculine can see it? There's something about that. Like, oh my God, I love my feminine side now so much that there's no way anyone, a masculine, can't see this. And it's like your intuitive, imaginative side is so valued now that your masculine is valuing it too. But also I think it's coming in like grounding, because June is all about grounding things in this reality. So that's a beautiful card for you. Okay, who else have we got here? Lizzie. Okay, that one just popped out. I love it. Or two popped out together. We have the Six of Chalice and Mother Earth. Oh, I literally heard, even with the Six of Chalice, meeting soul tribes, meeting soulmates, meeting somebody in June that's going to birth into something new. She's the Empress of Mother Earth. I'm seeing her as the Empress. She self-nurtures. She knows how to self-nurture. She's one to self-nurture. So June is a good time for you to really self-nurture yourself. If you have moments of pain or something going a little wrong, really ask yourself, what's going to make me happy in this moment? Because I need to make myself happy, and I'm not going to seek it from anyone else. But there's something about, because you do that, literally other people come in and play that out outside of you. You're nurturing your wounded childhood self is going to heal much. It's going to heal much in June. I'll leave it at that though. Don't forget, I do one-on-one readings if you guys want. I'm an intuitive counselor, and I get into your soul and I help you out with all of your hoo-ha, and I also bring out where your soul's journey's gone on as well. All sorts of things come out in my readings, and every single one of them is different. Masterpiece. Eight of Chalice. Eight of Chalice. Time to walk away from something that you've been holding on to, and I think that you already think that you've walked away from it, but there's an entanglement or a thread of energy that's still attached to you from this, and it's literally, June, you need to totally, it's not that you can force that letting go. It's kind of like they're showing me, if you turn around and try to let go, it'll probably hold on tighter. So this could be a relationship or something in your head from somebody else, or something that you thought was gone. It's that they're asking you to really navigate your path into where you want to go, rather than trying to turn around and fix it or let it go or push it away, because as soon as you do that, then it comes straight back at you. So this is more of a, I'm creating my own path now with my own lessons that I've learnt through all of that. That's for you, Masterpiece. You're welcome, Paula. You're welcome, Jeannie. And you're welcome, Elise. Yannicka. I love helping you guys out. Okay, Yannicka. Makes my soul sing to help. Okay, Yannicka. We have a few that's, too many. Like, how many do you need? Okay, I'm going to have to go through this real quick. Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of the Year, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priest, and the Page of Swords. Holy doolies. Yannicka, where are you going? This is awesome. The Year of the Wheel. The wheel of the Year. Why am I saying the Year of the Wheel? like literally new beginnings here. You're starting yourself. You are standing. What a message. Like if anyone's here that feels this is for them as well, this is just a powerful message of new beginnings, taking the mind back, wielding the sword of the mind, and starting a whole new fresh start with your head space, high priest, like grounding this into magic, into your world. The King of Pentacles in reverse is a lesson of abundance being grounded coming your way in June, and the wheel of the year. Like I've really seen this wheel of the year kind of whole, like there's no way you cannot start this anew. There's no way. Ace of Pentacles. Like even though the King of Pentacles is in reverse, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely something about grounding, something that's going to be worthy of not only your soul, but actual abundance coming into your reality. You're wielding the magical wand now, and you know you have control of your thoughts, but it's a newbie. You're a newbie in doing this. So don't fret too much, but you've got this. You're on the right path. You're definitely going the right way. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. So I will leave it there, guys, until the next time. I might even, while I'm here in Julie's beautiful place, I might just do a whole complete just reading for you guys, like only readings for those in the chat bar. We'll see who Britt comes in. I'll give you some heads up if I do that. Yeah, we'll see what happens time-wise and everything. But if sometimes things happen quick here because of the space that I need to do what I need to do, and I don't want to awaken other people or disrupt other people because, you know, I'm in somebody else's house. So it can be that only a couple of hours before I'll let you guys know. So just be aware anyway and watch out for my stuff. And yeah, I do want to do a tarot for everybody. That would be really fun. Just straight tarot reading for other people. Okay, love you guys. Until next time. Bye.